Normally in games like Minecraft, going out to mine is something very simple. Make some torches, a pickaxe, and look for a decent dungeon. Once you find the raw ore, you throw it in the furnace and craft it easily at your crafting table. However, in this cursed game called Vintage Story, everything is 100 times more complex. Today you're going to understand the meaning of suffering. And the worst part is, this is nothing. There's a lot worse ahead. If you'd like to help, please like, subscribe, and share your hype to boost the video's reach. Follow me on Instagram to catch the latest updates before everyone else. Now, let's get to the video. There's already a big boar wandering around. Do you think the little knife will work? Come back here. Our little guy runs, huh? He got tired. Oh, arms. Man, say rest in peace for us. Scoundrel. The knife is the worst item. You need the spear. Are we heading back to base or not? Am I really going to die to him like this? Never mind, I don't want to start the video dying. As you can probably imagine, there's still a lot to do in this game. We're just at the beginning of our technological era. So we're really at the very basics, you know? We still have a long way to go before we get to steel. However, we're already at an interesting point in the game. Basically, now that we have copper, I can access other ores to keep upgrading our weapons. But mining in this game isn't such a simple task. After all, nothing in this game is simple, let's be honest. With our clay, I'm going to craft this prospecting pickaxe here. I just need to remember how this works. Nice. With this, I'll need to put it in our little holes and heat up our ceramics. Whoa, careful, I got too close. Since it's already nighttime, I'm just going to rest, my friend. The biggest problem with resting is this, man. Look, I'm already hungry, and I've already eaten everything I had. Let me see if there's anything stored. I didn't leave anything. All right, let's go find some berries, since that's all I can eat in this game. That saved me, guys, but Blancs, you're making a prospecting pickaxe? What's that? Hold on, my friend, I'll explain. Unlike Minecraft, here we have a very unusual way of finding ores. With this pickaxe, we'll be able to do some analysis in specific dungeons, right? In places that I think are best to find out what's in that region. So this pickaxe will help me understand what the percentage chance is of having a certain type of material in that area. So we'll keep doing that, marking all the percentages nicely on our map to find the best spot to dig. Because if I just start digging randomly or finding random dungeons out there, man, we're gonna waste a lot of time looking for materials that might not even be there, you know? It would be insane for me to keep digging randomly out there. Unbelievably, this took way longer than I expected, but at least it's done. I just wanted to show you guys that in the meantime, I ended up doing something I hadn't done before. I should have done it at the beginning, but that's okay. Which is gathering all the berry bushes near the house, man. They're all gonna grow at the same time and there will be a ton of fruit. So at least it's a good way for you to get food. Without dying, because look, I'm already hungry again. Because this isn't working out, man. Living off berries isn't the best choice, but it's what we have for now. Another thing I started doing to kill time was gathering a bunch of firewood to make more charcoal. That's something really important for us to have, right? A good stock. But that's fine, let's go make our big copper thing, which, by the way, I already had in my hand. I'll leave some charcoal here. I'll grab my little lighter, and let's do it. Fire, my friends. All right, here we go. The temperature is rising. It'll only start to smoke at 1084 degrees. We're far from that, but we're already halfway there. There's nowhere to put these things. I'll just leave it outside because it's getting kind of hard to walk around here at home, huh? And let's see how our little process is going here, my friends. Let's go. It'll make 190, whoa, dang, 190? I think I know what he's talking about. Hold on, let me grab my tongs. Where is it? Oh no, that's what happens when you play after a few days. I put it in my left hand. Now he finally grabbed it. It's cooling down. I need to pour it. Let's go. Did it work? There's still a lot left. Put it back. There's 90 units of copper left. I can make more with that. What do I do? The door is breaking. Whoa, dang. Maybe I can make an axe. Put it here in the axe. Now it's finished, right? Now it's all gone. There's nothing left. Yeah, now it's over. Well, I can make two things, that's good. Let it keep going, we'll see what happens later. I'm going to rest. I'll starve to death in the meantime. Oh, is it ready? Nice, nice. Put the stick in and the copper prospecting pickaxe head. Here you go, check out the description. It detects deposits with a concentration level higher than 2.5%. It doesn't register surface copper, quartz, rock salt, or lapis lazuli, so there are some limitations there, but it will already help at the beginning of the game. The little iron here, oh, we're missing 10 units. 2 nuggets make 10 units. That's exactly what we need, so let's let it do its thing. Let me remove the extra coal. We don't need it all. See, it's already working. Done. Store the rest here, grab the item and pour it out. Done. I'll put the grabber away. Oh, there's a strange creature here. Get out, Demogorgon. If I'm not mistaken, there's a dungeon around here. Oh, there we go. What do we have to do? I already forgot something. Grab a torch. Hold on. All right, I know I need to mine a set number of blocks, and I want to see how that works. Watch out, there could be strange creatures in the cave. Be ready for that, even if I'm not. Just a heads up. I'm breaking the first block here. Let's see what happens. I need 2 more samples. I'll grab one here, then another. Okay, let's go this way. Here we have it. Low density of cassiterite, very low density of sphalerite. Bismuthinite, malachite, alum, and lapis lazuli. Yeah, the density seems low, 0.5%. I think I need at least 0.2%. So this area here isn't that good, okay? There you go, man. It keeps showing on the map, okay? So it gets recorded so you don't have to memorize these numbers, okay? If I come a little more this way, will it change? Look, there's already a crazy creature over there, see? That's why you have to be careful. Let's take the samples here. Let's do it again. The sample can't be too close, okay? I think you have to take it a little farther away, otherwise it won't work. Look, it changed a little there to 0.4%. But it's still all very low, man, so it's not worth it. Take these rusty parts here and take them away, okay? That's important. But this dungeon here, for example, isn't worth it. It could really fool you. You'd see this place here and say, damn, looks good. I'm gonna dig around here. But then you'd get screwed and waste 3 hours of your life here for nothing, and you wouldn't find anything. So let's go a little farther and see what we find. The idea is really for you to circle around your area, so you don't have to go too far, just to see what's close to you, right? So look, another dungeon that's close to our house. I'll take a look to see what we might find, so you don't have to watch this boring part. I'll just show the final result with all areas marked, and then we'll see if it's worth it. Give me a second, boss. Hey guys, just a little interesting info for you. My map looks like this now. The red areas are just generally bad. The mineral densities are really low, so maybe it's not worth your time to go there. Now these more orange colors here, I think it's orange or green, man. Sorry, I'm colorblind. You can see here, for example, there's a high density of sphalerite, right? And there really isn't any quartz here, just like the game itself had already explained. It can't find surface copper, quartz, rock salt, or lapis lazuli. But in this same region, right, where he already found the density, I explored this area. There's quartz here, right? So this is just to show you that it really doesn't detect quartz. But just by looking, I was able to find it. Breaking this block requires level 3 bronze tools. Okay, let's store it. That's why I can't find quartz with a copper pickaxe. I need to make bronze first. Then I can make a bronze prospecting pickaxe. And that one will find it. Man, this stuff isn't easy. But let's save here, look. Exposed quartz, right? Because it's different from the others, it's exposed. Let me save here. Let's go. Look at this beautiful little forest. This wonderful sunset here. The sky is kind of orange. I'm exploring areas I hadn't seen yet, man. That's pretty cool. But it's time for me to go home because it's starting to get dark. And then things get complicated, right? Look how awesome this entrance from Anjo is, my friend. Blueberry, tasty, crimson maple leaves. Look how beautiful this is, man. Very nice. Agaric mushrooms. I'll take about 4 home, that's good. And guys, if you have any tips to give me about this game, I'll take them, okay? Because this thing is pretty complicated. So if there's something I'm doing that you think, man, you can improve your life by 1000% if you do this, leave it in the comments, man, because it'll be a big help. Because here, man, the journey is going to be really long. All right, nothing new here, apparently. It's time for me to go back home. We'll meet there. A new day, and here's a tip. Don't eat fly agaric because it's going to mess you up. Seriously, look at my health. I lost a lot. I had already lost a little, but my God. I think you have to cook it first, otherwise you're screwed. Anyway, wow. Yeah, I think the mushroom gave me diarrhea too. Hold on, man, I can grab the rotten leftovers here, dude. This is going to be useful for something. There's no way the game just threw this at me out of nowhere, man. I'll leave it here. Wait, not here, right, man? Not in my house, Carmez. Carmez? I'll leave it outside. I'll figure out what to do with this later. For now, I'll just pretend I didn't even see it. I'm going to make my copper axe, since it's ready too, and retire this other axe that's, you know, not useful anymore. I could just leave it aside. I'm also making this Falk's blade mold. I don't know what it's for, but I think I'll just let it craft. A specialized weapon to fight the unnatural. These creatures hide metal in their flesh. Let me grab some dry grass here. Let's set up our little fire spot over there, and let's go beat up those creatures, man. It's good for us to be prepared, right? Since we're walking in unknown places. All right, let's leave it there. Meanwhile, I'm going to see if I can explore this area here, just to change things up a bit. Since I went over there, now let's go this way. Another thing I have to worry about, which I haven't been worrying about, actually, is winter. It looks like there's going to be a drastic change in the weather. Getting food won't be easy. So maybe I'm slacking off a bit, just living off berries. Maybe I'll have to set up a more interesting farm, you know? Otherwise, my friends, it'll just be Blancow freezing to death every day until winter is over. Already at home, the thing is still burning, but by the time I rest here, I think it'll be ready. There, it stopped. Let's make our awesome big sword, huh? Go ahead. We put the charcoal and the fire starter in there. We'll get it soon. Now I'm going to show you all the stuff I found. And let's try to figure out what the next material we need is to make bronze. And hope, right? That we've already found this material in one of these little balls here. I went really far here last time, okay? So you can see here, look, I reached some regions. I think this was the farthest I've gone so far. The map is huge. But look, we have bismuthanite here. We only have a high density of cassiterite here. And up there, we also have bismuthanite and native copper. I thought I got up to 3%, but its density is low, so we're going to have a hard time finding it, even if it's there. Anyway, I think that's the most important thing. The rest here has a lot of weak stuff, which might not be worth it, but we can always explore more, right? I might need to make another prospecting pickaxe though. Look, it's ready. Let's get the coal out of here. Grab the thing and let's pour it out. That's all of it. Now let's wait for it to cool down. We're going to have our machete to defend ourselves from those nice folks who come attacking us from afar. Yeah, it's over for them, but keep hitting back. Now let's go look for the ore. I already know which one I need to get. If I'm not mistaken, it's cassiterite. There it is. We have just a little here. It's low here. Oh, decent density. High cassiterite, 014. This is our best spot, man. We have to go there. I don't think they're exposed, so I'll have to take a look. Go inside, really. We have to dig. I didn't even bring the shovel, man. I didn't see anything ready, dude. Too much stuff. I'm here digging, and there's a feature on our pickaxe that I didn't know about, man. If we press F, we have the deposit search mode. In other words, it'll show if there's any ore nearby. So I kind of messed up a little. It's good I made these side blocks so we can check for anything nearby. Let's select it. It's already in the right mode. Now I'll break this block. Let's see if it's going to beep for anything. No deposits nearby. That's bad. Let's test this side. Nothing here either. Just my luck, man. Nothing, dude. They thought it was going to be easy, right? But it's not, man. All this just to get bronze, right? Not even to get diamond. Oh, my pickaxe broke. No. Okay, I'm going to have to go back home. Make another one the way you guys know how, so I can come back here and keep searching for more and more. At least it's not that far, right? And our stinger is ready, which is really good, right? So we can protect ourselves from trash enemies. Look at the power. Copper Fox. Shambra here, look. Oh, a temporal storm. Light and it's close. Oh man, what's that? No, are you crazy? I didn't do anything to you, game. Prospecting pickaxe. Dump. There goes everything, my friends. Let's wait for this thing to get ready now. I'm building an anvil here, guys, because it looks like there's some things I can only make with it. At least some bronze materials, right? So just so we can have this experience too, I'm going to make it here. Is the storm already coming or is it just getting dark? I'm scared now, man. It's a lot of work, okay? But it's pretty nice, man. It's ready. Good. Let's leave it working here. I hope the storm doesn't put out this fire. And that's it. Oh my God. Can I do it now? Hey, now you're gonna get it, huh? Die, trash. It's dead. But this crap doesn't drop anything, man. But at least now we can get rid of it faster. Man, I'm gonna have to sleep. There's no other way. It'll be better. A light temporal storm is coming, man. Look outside. Everything's weird, dude. I'm hearing some really strange noises. Everything's really weird, man. But hey, what's up, my friend? Do you think when there's a storm like this, they don't leave, man? That's crazy. How's it going? My gear feels weird. It's like I'm losing my sanity, man. Looks like the temporal storm is dissipating. Let's see. Damn, man, the ground gets all glitched out, right? Look, the creatures are roaming around freely, man. A bunch of them. Yeah, you can't mess around in this game, man. You need your own little house like me here. I'm terrified. It's calm now. Did it calm down? We have to see if that little gear stops moving. Because if not, it means I'm getting dizzier and dizzier, right? But in theory, the storm has already dissipated. I didn't lose my tools, that's the most important thing. The creature saw me. Get out. Everything's normal now, guys. It's a beautiful day. The storm is gone. We survived. It could have gone bad, but I'm fine. Ow, stupid creature. Go to sleep, man. Miserable thing. Ow, get out. Wow, this one really does damage, huh? It's dead, it's dead, it's dead. This crap has nothing. This trash had nothing at all, man. Little stick. Prospecting pickaxe. I think I need to make a bandage, huh? But I only have horsetail. I need to find more of them. Man, then you use the cattail leaf, right? Yeah, 4 horsetails and 2 cattail leaves. Shall we get going? So we don't waste time. Make the most of the day. Let's see if I find a horsetail along the way. Something like that, you know? Dungeon, wild zone, little gear. Let's take it. That's worth money, okay? So it's worth money. Okay, wait. I didn't get my hoe, man. I mean, my shovel. And I didn't end up making a ladder because that's too much work, man. You have to get a bunch of sticks. Then I should have scissors to get sticks more easily. And to make scissors, I need the anvil, so I can work with metal ingots. So for now, just leave it. Let's go with what we have. All right. There was a big hole here on the way that made me really curious, man. I think I'll need a torch here. Hold on. The work, man. Gotta make a simple torch. I had to make a fire starter with dry grass and stuff to light the torch. Now I don't need the fire starter anymore. I just need you. Let's go. Now we're ready, guys. Look, guys. We're getting close to something. The following ores were found. Cassiterite. Traces. We're still on the way, it seems. Looks like I can make stone like this. Look at that, with clay here. Pretty chill. You can make some blocks. It's not as simple as it is in Minecraft, my friend. I miss Minecraft. But look, this little stone here is cool, man. I could even build my house with this stone. Look, really nice, man. Not too far. Look, it was right here nearby. I kept digging, and look here, tin ore, cassiterite, and andesite. Let's go. We found some here. I hope we can find more, because I think when it's just traces, we find very little. Let's break it here. Ta-da! We got a low-grade chunk of cassiterite. I expected more, but it's okay. We need to find the vein, right? Once we do, things will improve. Let's continue. We're on the right path. We found it. Look. Around here, I found medium cassiterite readings. Let's see. None nearby. So it's not this way. It's not this way either. I've already tested it. Let's check over here. And it could be upwards too, up or down. So you have to stay sharp about that, okay? Let's do this. High values. That's it, man. It's downwards. Man, it's cool. Mining is cool. It's different. The difficulty adds some extra excitement when you manage to find something, right, dude? If values were high here, let's see if they keep rising. Now they're medium. They dropped, so it's not lower. Let's go sideways now, right? It's all about testing. Whoa, where did I end up here, man? Whoa, 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 whoa. We found the tin ore. Whoa, there's way more here. I don't know how much I need, but I'll grab as much as I can and show you at the end. Oh crap, I'm hungry. I'm in trouble. Let's see how long this takes. I'm still mining a lot. It takes a while, but maybe I have time. Fast mode. There's still lots of cassiterite. Why didn't I worry about hunger? I got too excited. There are medium values and even more. All right, let's get out and try to eat. Yeah, I need to go up there. Maybe I'll have to use these 2 blocks here. Look, it's already getting dark outside, man. Arm yourself. Ouch. Ouch. No. Damn game, it's always like this, slipping from one block to another. This physics is way different from Minecraft. But then, what isn't different in this game? Now I'm stuck. The fruits are still growing. I just want one when I need it, but there's none. I'm dying here, everything's gray. Bet I'll find a fruit right as I'm about to die, right in front of me. See? Just like I said. Did I make it? I survived. Damn, man, that was really close. But I urgently need to get back home. Any wrong jump here and I'm really screwed. At least we're home, guys. And dying now is fine. It's better to die now since my health is low and it's too risky. I'll just store the key items. This jump should be enough, right? Blancs thought he could fly? What's this, Vitas vintage story? Where was I born, man? I thought I was born at home. Wow, I was born really far away. What's this? Why, my friends? Piece of tin ore. Look at that. It was actually good to be born here, huh? Let me put it here, look. Ore. Tin on the ground. Bye, little yellow one. We have to come back here later too. Now I'm gonna find tin everywhere, right? Now that I found the first one, look, there's more here. This thing here is ready too, right? Ceramic anvil here, looks good. We'll check that out later. Good morning, guys. Here's the deal. We need to create a metallurgy corner. These things on the ground aren't working out. Our anvil mold here is also totally random. So here's what I was thinking. Let's build a little corner to make things a bit better. Not just for working, right? But also to make it look visually, aesthetically nicer. Look at all the cassiterite we got. That should be enough for now. So I'm not going to worry about getting more right now. Let's start making some stone blocks here. Here you go. I thought it would be more. All right, look, with these 12 pieces of andesite stone here, I can make this shape if I'm not mistaken. And we have the forge. This item is necessary for us to be able to work with our copper ingots, or rather bronze. We can fuel it here with some coal or whatever. But I'm going to spend a few days here building a little. I don't know what the biggest stone I have is. Granite rock. Well, since it's closer, maybe I'll just take these. Just give me a little time. I'm going to build a pile of granite stones, and we're going to start building our little metallurgy corner. At the end of the night, I almost got taken out by a wolf. I had to grab a bunch of food. I'm still hungry. And I'm gonna start building ingot molds here. We hadn't done that yet. So we need to speed this up. And get it going. Take advantage of the night. And leave it on the fire. Done. It was ready. Good. My God, it's pitch dark. Now it's 10 o'clock. The creatures are coming back. Not born yet. I have very little health. Okay. I still have a lot to do, so I'm going to rest now. Tomorrow I'll get things done. I'll check for any creatures nearby. Little door. Karamese. Look, first thing, I made a modification here in our house. I put this structure here. Or rather, whoa, the tree grew. I planted it here 300 years ago, since our first episode, and now it finally grew, man. Things take a while here, you know? But getting back to our house structure, man. So I added a few more wooden blocks here to make it look nicer, a little more realistic, because that empty space was looking kinda ugly. I think now it's a little more maybe structured, more interesting, right? And here on the right side, I'm starting to build our metallurgy base. I'm going to have to remove all this grass here later. Actually, I'm going to use it to get some dry grass. Let's start removing it here. Let's go to our little corner here. Put both in, fill it up, light it up. Nice, that's it. Oh, I'm hungry. Damn. And while looking for food, I found some ripe rye, man. Out of nowhere. Can I break it here? Look, I got rye. Rye seeds and grains. When ground, it turns into flour. Very good, man. Out of nowhere here. Let's take it for ourselves. Man, I'm finding some different things here. I found some ripe flax, dude. I had to throw some items away here. But look, we have flax fiber, seeds, and the grains too. But anyway, let's head home. Man, there's a storm coming, dude. I'm worried, huh? Anyway, guys. Oh, look over there. Wow, man. Well, guys, our little house here is almost ready. I still have to put up some fences here. I left a few more things on the fire. The ingots are still burning. It's taking quite a while to finish. And here I also left a ceramic pot so we can store the metallurgy stuff, all right? To have a little more space. And so we can get rid of these woven chests here. We've had enough of them, right? They barely hold anything. So let's try to build something with more storage space. Let's make a little more charcoal. It's lit. Let's leave it there. Wait a few minutes and see if it starts to smoke. Apparently it worked, guys. I think now it's good. This way we can really start our metallurgy work. In our standard little fire, I'm going to start putting some copper in here. But before we start, let's grab the hammer that's resting here on the side. And with it, I'm going to hammer our pieces of cassiterite. There's this bigger chunk here, and it seems like it gives about the same amount. Let me check these smaller ones. They only give a little. See the difference? I thought it would be better, huh? Well, I don't think there's any need for them to be in this state. I'm going to do them all. And here at the fire, let's do the following. The amount of copper we have here isn't enough to make the anvil. At least not right away. Let me see if I have any more copper left here. If not, we might have to get more. Yeah, we're out of luck here, guys. Here's the thing. We need a certain amount of copper for a small amount of cassiterite. That's basically how it works for us to get 10 bronze, all right? The point is that I'm already starting to run out of copper, and before we start working with the ingots, I need to make a mold for an anvil. I also want to use this opportunity to make a good anvil, specifically one from cassiterite. That would help make our work easier. Meanwhile, our big jar is ready too. Let me start putting things away here to make it a bit better. I'll open it up. Look, it has plenty of space. I'm going to store all the little stones we've already found. The nuggets, look, all in one place. So here's the thing, guys. I'm going to have to check out some places on our map where there's copper. I don't remember if I had already set it up. I remember there was a spot where I found exposed copper, right? And I had saved it. Here, look, reference point, copper. Of all the spots I found here, maybe that one is the best place, you know? So let's go there. Let's take our special pickaxe. You, right there. Get ready, my friend. Soon, we'll use you. And before we go after the copper, let's see if this worked here, guys. Nice! It worked. It worked. With the pickaxe, right? Let's get everything here. That's it. We got quite an interesting amount, huh, guys? And our pickaxe is ready too. That's great. Now let's run to the copper and hope we find some food, right? I found some stuff here along the way. But look, a blue mushroom. Probably not the best thing to eat, huh? Stay alert. The problem is, this is a forest full of wolves. I'm in trouble if one appears. Things are rough here. Let's go over there. Look at the raccoon running away. Who are you running from? You're crazy. Bituminous coal, which is cool, but this one's tiny. And cinnabar. Yeah, maybe there's no more copper around here, man. There's just one nugget left here, but I need a lot more than that. You guys who know about Vintage Story, is this normal? Because there's no fog in the area. It's all good, but in this cave, for some reason, look at that. Whoa, that's crazy. There's fog coming through, but I'm not staying here, no way. I'm out of here, man. Did I find exposed copper up there? Or is it something else? Well, it's some kind of ore, and we're going to find out. I found the nearest one, but it's just flint and limestone. I hoped for something better, but that's fine. I'll eat this mushroom. It's tasty. So you can eat the blue mushroom without any problem. It's already night, and unfortunately, I wasn't very lucky, guys. We'll have to look again tomorrow. I'm also taking this chance to make another prospecting pickaxe while covering our metallurgy house, since this one won't last much longer. And apparently, it's not very easy to find this darn ore, right? So I'm just going to put this away and get ready. And we'll keep searching a little more. Hey guys, there's a little merchants meeting going on here. Look, they're trading everything they can. Let's see what's up. What do you have for us here? What's this called? Ancient pillar, paper wall, wall. He accepts some complicated stuff here, huh? And you? What are you talking about, man? Local products. These guys only accept some tough stuff, man. Then the guy offers me blue cheese. Look how fancy that is, huh? Pine cone. Man, are you kidding me, man? I hadn't seen the real plains in this game yet, and look, it's really beautiful. I'll tell you, man, the world generation in this game is really interesting. It doesn't end up feeling like something that's way too randomly generated, you know? It actually feels like you're really walking around in a real world there. As you go further and further, you find new fields. I don't know, this transition from one biome to another feels a bit more subtle, and I thought that was really cool, man. A really interesting world generation. Guys, it's not easy, man. Another day went by and still no copper. I tried mining in a place that was at 8%, but the density was low. And honestly, man, it's really hard to find ore like this. You have to find high density, otherwise you're going to struggle a lot. It must be like a really small amount, and trying to find that in the whole chunk is kind of annoying. And Night Man comes really fast, and we still don't have armor. Am I missing something? Can I already make good armor? I need to check that out. Anyway, let's head home, and tomorrow we'll try again. Hey! We found something here. Decent density of native copper. We're at 11%, huh? Let's see, this spot looks good. Could it be down here, man? Let's try to find a higher density. And finally, we found native copper. That's right. I want to see where I'll end up after I leave here, but it's all good, man. Let's get started. Our pickaxe broke here, but we already have another one. I hope we find a lot, man, because we're going to need it. I'll collect everything I can here, and I'll see you at home. I found a hole here from how much I've been digging, man. I've already got 51 copper, and in a bit, I'll show you guys how much I've dug, man. It's crazy, but that's the idea. Get a bunch so I don't have to get copper for a long time. And look, it wasn't easy to find, you know? It took me more work to find it than cassiterite, man. But in terms of quantity, there's a lot more. I think that's basically it. Let's get out of here. I managed to get a stack in 25. I hope that's enough for now. But anyway, I'm going to mark this place down. But check out how much stuff there is, man. I dug everywhere after I found it. And now I need to find my little hole to get back. Here, I found it. And here we go, guys. See you at home. Let's go. Finally home. Let me check how my hammer's doing. Oh, it's fine for now. I should consider getting an extra hammer since we'll use it often. You'll see why. Little hammer and the chunks of copper take it all. Look, 2 stacks plus 11, and besides that, we have this pile here too. Let's grab the charcoal already, and the cassiterite nugget, right? Now let's put everything in. Gotta do the math here, man. Just by eyeballing it. Look, here it's 900. Here, look, 900 done. It's some crazy math, but man, just keep playing this game of taking out and putting in. See what you need to add. More tin, more bronze. Anyway, I got to a good level here. It'll make 900 units of bronze, which is what we need. And now I'm going to put the charcoal in to burn. I just need to turn it on. The little guy, right? Oh my God, I'm hungry. Hold on. Good thing I have some currants ready here. Turned it on. Now we wait. This just needs to be done. And we're going to pour everything into our little anvil mold here. Let me get my tongs ready. We're almost there, guys. It's going to be awesome pouring this stuff here into the anvil, man. Hehehe. Chambra. Let's go. Grab it here. Look, the thing is even white, man. The thing is crazy here. Press shift, pour the metal. Go. Pour it all. Is it filling up? Where is it, man? Fill it up, dude. Wow, it's taking a while. Even to pour the thing, it takes time. Go. There we go. 900 units all done, man. Now let's let it cool down. So part of the job is done here. We still have to start working with the tin now and ingots. But before that, I just want to have this ready so we don't have any kind of problem during the process, all right? Because the thing, from what I can see, man, as it cools down, you start losing it anyway. You'll see, you guys will understand, man. This thing is really crazy. I thought it was really cool, actually. You'll see, man. Now, a little more time here waiting for this to be ready, all right? It took a while, but now it's cold, guys. Should we take it? Should we take it? How do you take it? Break the mold to get the workpiece. Wow, I thought we could take it out nicely here, man. All right, here we have our anvil, and finally, we'll be able to work on our ingots. An ingot will need 100 units of metal. So let's get to work here, gathering the necessary materials. I think everything's ready here already. Here we're going to make 200 units of tin bronze. It's perfect, man. We just need to add some charcoal. There you go. It's on fire, dude. Now we wait. Today is kind of a gray day, right? It's not that beautiful sunny day. Lots of clouds. That's something I think doesn't exist in Minecraft, right? Cloudy weather like this? These differences, right? It's either raining, sunny, or nighttime. Anyway, it's very all or nothing, right? Here, there are these in-between moments. It's cloudy today. And remember what I said, man, there's going to be winter here later on. So we really have to be prepared for that. Everything's ready, guys. Now let's pour our ingots here. Done. Wait for it to cool down, as usual, and we'll be back soon. Meanwhile, guys, it looks like there's a way for us to make some improvised armor here. Put 2 pieces of wood in all the corners. Then I put the little knife in the middle, and there you go, improvised body armor. Nice. Yeah, I'll put this in place of, just put it there, man. Can't I put it? Okay, it goes on top of this one. Nice. There you go. Look how cool that is. See? With this thing ready, we can store them here if I'm not mistaken. There you go. Looks like there's a helmet recipe we can make. And I'm going to try it out, all right? I'm going to leave it here making a little bit of copper, and I hope it works. Meanwhile, let me see how to power this up. Nice. I put this much in here. Gotta turn it on, too. It's on. Look at that. It's starting. I'm nervous, guys. I'm nervous. Let's pour our bronze in here. When will this be ready? Not sure. Let's see. It's already changing color, see? I think it needs to be really yellow like this to work. It should be about 1,000. 900. Whoa, look, now it's good. Got it. Put it in. Look, we have a lot of things to make. And the first one I want, man, is the saw blade. I think that's the first one I want to work on. But one of the things I wanted, where is it? This one here, look. No, this. Scales. That's what I'm gonna need next to work with copper, okay? But for now, let's put in the saw blade. Working with it is different, guys, okay? We use the F key to pick which side to push the ore. For example, I'll set it to the left. When I hit this block, it moves to the side, see? We're making the block shift sideways. Keep going. That's cool, really interesting. It won't go here. So I have to push this one up, see? It won't go here. Go to the side, that's it. And that's how we build it, you know, guys? So I'm going to start pushing everything over there. I need to finish this side here. And then we'll just remove what we don't need. This has to be quick because the thing starts cooling down, okay? The thing starts cooling down. If you take too long, you're in trouble. Aim it right so nothing goes wrong, guys. This is intense. Oh, let me get closer. If I can't do it, let me get closer. I'll add it. This one needs to be broken, right? Puncture it. Is that it? Can't I break this one? Let's break what we won't use. I think now I just need to finish, huh? I can't break the wrong one. For the love of God. Done. It went into my inventory, guys. Put the stick in. We can grab it even while it's hot. Look, we can already assemble it, all right? Tin, bronze. There you go. We have a saw, guys. And with this, we'll be able to make a decent door that doesn't break every time you use it. Look how cute it is. Our first tool made from a bronze ingot, man. That's really cool. Looks like it's already starting to wear down. Let's take advantage and work with it too. What do we have to make? Hoe head? Sickle blade? No? Let me put it back here again. Yeah, guys. I just confirmed here that I can't put 2 ingots of different materials in the same forge. So I'm gonna try to work with this one and build something with it. Just hold on a second, I'm hungry. Again. The problem is, I was about to put the ingot in when I noticed it had already taken a shape I didn't want, and I don't think I can change it now. I haven't even started. Could I change it? I guess not. Let me hit it hard and see what happens. It went to the side. Yeah, I didn't like that. Manipulating it like this? What will it become? I don't remember what I pressed. Little by little, you'll get the hang of it, okay, guys? So don't worry if you feel like you're a bit slow at first. And the best tip I can give you, man, is not to let go of the shift key, because you need it to activate this menu here. If you try to press the letter F without holding shift, it won't work. Yeah, I found this really mechanical, man. It's tough. This thing feels like a rifle. What's up with that? The scythe blade came out. Look, it's a good item. Come on. Maybe it'll be really interesting for us to defeat enemies and protect ourselves a bit more, right? Put this here and a bronze and tin scythe. That's it. It's done. Now look at us, man. What are we now? We turned into reapers, man. That's crazy. Oh, man. No, it's just a harvest here, man, to do stuff with the grass. I thought I was about to beat the crap out of those losers, man. It cuts several things at the same time. Cool, cool. Like, I think out of all the items that were there, maybe this is the one I need the least right now. But that's okay. The coolest one is this one, for now. And it's time to build a better little door. And for that, I need wooden planks. And to make planks, I need to get the big log first. Oh, here we go. The big axe is about to break, man. It won't be able to finish the job. Look, I just mentioned it. It worked out fine here, guys. And the little fruit is growing in this corner of the map, huh? Look, I wonder if I can just put the log right here. Nice, pine plank. So let me see. Make 24 and let's find out. Find out what we can do with this. Is it just like that? There, the solid pine door. That's it, man.
This trash door's days are over. Get out, let's go.
Wow, that's it. This door won't break anymore. You could even toss it out the window. Now, done. Both are on the same side, opening and closing together. That's awesome. You couldn't do this in Minecraft, right? No way. When you put two together, of course you want them to join like this, right? Like it's just one door. Really cool, man. Now it's looking a bit nicer, but enough messing around. Let's put the copper ingot here. Come on, grab the big thing. Look, the hammer is already breaking, see? I need to make another one already. I'm in trouble. I'm going to make it, man, hold on, Carms, sad correction. I just lost, let's say, those ingots. But we have here, look, red clay lamella molds. I needed this one to make the thing, man. Anyway, I'll do this now, right? Because our ingot is heating up over there. I'll try to find another use for it. Guys, I've been doing some research. It looks like I can use this fat here to turn this medium raw hide into medium oiled hide. I did it here.
It looks like I have to leave it somewhere for 48 hours.
I'll do that by leaving it right here in our, look, I'll leave it here. Let's wait. 48 hours in the game, so that's 2 days. It won't take long. We'll have time to do some things I want to do, so it could be interesting. I'm a bit upset that I ended up spending a tin ingot on this, but now I'll have to use the rest. And let's see if we can make more ingots. And we're going to turn this ingot into a pickaxe. It's really important for us to have a level 3 pickaxe. 18 for 2 of these gives exactly 100 units of tin bronze. I'll put in our coal and let's light it up. Try to do this before going to sleep, you know? That way we save time. And this resin here, guys, you can find it on some trees. You have to check the trunk. If it has a yellowish or orange color, there's probably some resin inside, all right? Preferably, try not to break this tree and keep it alive. I think I even saved the spot for one. Here, look, resin on the tree, see? The thing is ready here, guys. Let's make the ingot, let it pour out. Nice. New day, guys. I'm already here, working on our bronze ingot. It's almost ready. It'll reach 1,100. Nice. Let's get it, put it in, and look for the right item. Tin bronze pickaxe, that's the one. There's the prospecting one too, right? Interesting. But I'll make the pickaxe first. Little hammer, and let's get to work. This is really cool to make, okay? Very different. I've never seen anything like this in any other game. You can't say these guys weren't creative with this. Almost done. I broke it where I shouldn't have. Be careful with that, guys. That's dangerous. I don't know what happens if you break it and there's nothing left to work with. Maybe you'll have to put another ingot on top, otherwise you're screwed. Anyway, here you go. Take it. Level 3 pickaxe, my friend. Now this thing, look, all golden, looking good. We're getting stronger and stronger, folks. Final moments, guys. I'm just waiting for this to finish. It's still a bit slow, but I think it's almost done. Let me just plant a few more plants here so they can grow. Let's go. The mold is ready. I'll set it aside here. And now I'm gonna start making our big copper bar. Supposedly, if you keep them separated like this, it goes faster. I don't know if that's true. We'll find out. Good, it's almost at the right temperature. Done. Let's see if it really goes fast. Yeah, looks like it's going well. Got the thing, and let's put it in our mold. Done. Now let's wait a little longer. We're going to have to do this process 3 times to make our item, okay? Yeah, my friends, the world of vintage story isn't simple. It's almost ready, so see you in a bit. I'm going to start moving ahead with my other process here, and we're almost able to get this now, 200 degrees. Can I take it out at 200 now? Nice, copper lamellae, look. With 3 plus the medium hide, which I'm also waiting on, we'll be able to make the helmet. I hope this hide works, I'm really hoping. It's almost nightfall. Then I'm gonna let this one cool down, I'm gonna rest. The next day, there will be just 1 more left. All done, let's pour it. This thing was just made here. This mold is really being used a lot, huh? That's how it is, man. Let's rest now. Let's go.
Let's finish this up here, my friends.
Supposedly tomorrow, this little hide should be ready to use. You know what's worse? I'm already running out of copper. We're going to have to get more.
Eat over there. While we wait, I'm not just standing still. I'll make some planks. We'll do it this way.
And put the stick in the middle to make nice wooden fences, man. Look, I made 16. It won't be enough, but I want to see how it's going to look. I'm going to put it around our terrible farm. It's 1, 2, 3 so it fits perfectly here. Wow, that's a lot of fences, man. This made 64 here. I thought I only made 16. I'm crazy, man. We can make something huge. I need to find a little door, a gate too, I think, to put in. To make it look nice, right? There you go. Look at that, man. This looks way more interesting now, huh? Then you just switch it. It's 2 sticks and 2 planks. All right. 2 here. What made this big thing? Now I have to test it. Man, now I have to make another one. This is getting a lot more fun. They open at the same time right next to each other. Really cool and a nice design. It's actually rewarding for the work we put in to make this, you know? To make this look nice, we had to build a bronze saw, a tin one, because this saw, if I'm not mistaken, can't be made out of copper, only bronze. And how's this hide here? 90% cured, man. Yeah, only tomorrow. Leave it there. Soon we'll finish this part too. And before ending the day, I came here to trade with our friend Vox Nora, the treasure hunter. He has a pair of shield pants here, which is in pretty good condition. He's asking for 3 gears. I have them. I don't know how to put them in. Here, good. So I'll have to go there and buy it. Done. These pants here, I think I'll swap them for this one, right? Horrible, ugly red, but it's fine, man. At least we're not using the default skin anymore. Things are starting to get better here, huh? Now it's getting dark, we can rest. And the next day, the helmet will be ready. 4 in the morning, but that's fine. Let's see here. Look, the medium hide looks good. Nice color, the leather work. All right, put this thing on. And our lamelli. And don't forget the helmet. Man, what a struggle. Lamellar helmet. There you go. Our best item so far, right? Wow, man. Because you see, our armor is makeshift wooden armor. It does the job, but it's not all that great, right? Protection is 55%. Now look at this one. It reduces our healing effectiveness, okay? Ranged reload speed plus 7%. And of course, it's gonna be a bit heavier. So it slightly reduces our movement speed, okay? But of course, we're carrying more weight, right? Makes sense. And we also have absolute damage reduction there, 0.5 health. Facing monsters is getting easier, huh? If any show up, I'll just stab them. You, yeah, you. Oh, look. Oh, look. Don't run. Don't run. Oh look, it went down. Finally, we're starting to improve a little bit the tough situation we used to live in. But I'll stop here, guys. Thank you so much for watching the video until the end. I really hope you guys enjoyed the content. If you guys have other tips, building ideas, things I need to do, things I can't miss, because I'm sure there's a lot I'm forgetting and things are gonna get complicated soon and I'll be in trouble. So if you guys have good tips about the vintage story, leave them in the comments, man. I'll try to read everything. Actually, I pretty much read all the comments. You guys know that. I reply to almost everyone. So man, leave a comment and tell me what you thought of the video. If you have any ideas, share them, and I'll see you in the next episode, man. Go ahead and click on one of these videos on the screen to keep watching Blancs' channel and enjoy some other content you might not have known about. Big hug, appreciate you all. See you in the next video. Shambra! Hold on, I know you guys wanted the secret emoji, man. Hold on. For those who stayed until now, man, you can put the hammer emoji because we hammered a lot there on the ingot. If you put the hammer, I'll know you made it this far. Appreciate you all. Big hug and peace.